people. That's all I'm saying. You find your own group of white people.
Well, okay, but like you spend more time with this white girl
Sir,
than me.
signed black person. Yes, sir. I'm just not doing sexual favors. Or cook or clean.
All right, bro. I'm done trolling you, bro. Don't take it serious.
Yeah. I'm like,
Okay.
yes, massa, I'm your white person.
So all I'm saying is, if you can echo, just like adjust a single term in your language to like accommodate another human being across the planet, unless you're trying to be offensive. If you're trying to be offensive, then like, yeah, I don't give a fuck. Like, do that. But like, if you're not trying to do that, then just be normal. Like, what the fuck?
There's kind of two things going on here, right? Americans are easily offended. British people are less easily offended. So there's that going on. Now,
Oh my God.
Echo doesn't need to do what he's doing. Maybe he's trying to make a point. I
No, he's
mean, we
not.
can't always be accommodated when someone offends us. You know,
Okay.
No, I'm
except-
just drawing a line in the sand. That's it. I'm drawing a line in the sand. I put up a
Wouldn't-
lot of shit. I put up a lot of shit, and then it takes a lot to offend me, and that's where I draw the line.
excluding
yeah,
this.
you can draw that line. You can draw that line, but you can't make anybody hold to that line.
Bro, this is the internet. People have the ability to do this thing. They go out above your name, click mute. Can't hear you. Your access to their ears has been taken
I don't like
away
it when you
completely.
men call women bitches or cunts either. So I can mute people.
Well, I don't either. I don't agree with that, right? But I do have a sort of sense that there should be a sort of freedom of speech, in a sense that we can say these
Yes.
things and
But
You
we
can
can
say it,
Echo-
but
we
when
can-
somebody
we can
decides they have the
understand.
right to, they have the right to mute you on
Yeah.
yeah,
their
they
own
do.
Discord
They do, of
platform.
course.
No, but
I
here's
agree
the
with
thing.
that. That's
If
what happened.
Echo wants to remain a friend of mine and continue to hang out and be in good terms with me, he just can't call me that. That's it.
Like, what the fuck?
That's fair. That's completely fair.
That's the consequence. I mean, I'm not. If he comes in and use it, there are assholes that come in here all the time, call me bitch, cunt, shut up, you're annoying, whatever. And guess what? I'm not gonna be their friend, and I'm not gonna stay there. And
No,
I might stay here and
fair.
deal
I
with
mean,
it.
to be honest here, you're a white woman, so I don't see why they'd be friends with you.
I will mute people that do that. I don't like that.
Come
I'm
on.
not a Karen or anything.
I mean, I'm just saying you sound like a white woman.
I am a white woman, so.
That's crazy,
sound-
bro.
Hold on. You sound like a white guy.
No, okay, you could look at my profile picture and come to a conclusion.
Usually, white guys don't refer to white women as white women. They just say women.
Yeah.
You sound like a girl, and then you say something weird, simpy. So clearly you're not. So
Exactly.
I'm just gonna gather from the data that I've collected is
Yeah.
So
probably black.
I've said to you, how do you identify?
I'm a black African American who happens to live in Canada.
All right, okay. So, are you happy enough living there?
Not really. Canada sucks.
Where would you like to live?
The United States.
Okay, why?
Because it's a better country in like most ways. Like if you have any applicable talents, really, like if you have like above 85 IQ, you'll make more money in America. You'll have less taxes. You'll be happier.
You'll have
Now,
less
Canadians,
taxes.
Canadians
Hold on,
pay
I
less
just
in
asked-
taxes and get more benefits.
I was just about to say.
No.
Hold on. If you go to America, you
Look
might
it up.
actually pay less in taxes, but you have to pay your health care.
But
your
that's like
socials.
$400, bro. It's not like I
Hold on,
would trade
When-
any
when
day
you
of
have
the
to-
week.
When you have to pay healthcare for yourself, maybe for yourself is fine. For your family, etc., when you got to play dental and optical and all
I
that
don't
kind
got
of
a family.
stuff that
Why the
America
fuck would I
is
care?
make. Well, you're going to care when you go to America because
Then I
you
can
won't
move back
have
to
all
Canada
those-
when that becomes a problem. But it's not a problem today.
Oh,
So
all right,
as such, I have, as a single person, I will trade paying $400 a month for healthcare any day of the week to have like no state income tax, and to have lower federal taxes. Makes
Okay,
sense.
off you go.
Like you can go to states like Washington, they have none. So
Sure.
No, Oregon.
I'm saying
No,
take
Oregon
it up.
doesn't have taxes. Washington still does have state.
Yeah,
taxes.
hold on.
Washington-
When
Washington
you get there
doesn't have-
and you're
Washington
paying those
doesn't
low
have state
You guys
taxes.
income
passed
tax.
that? Because I lived there a while ago. They must have
Well,
passed that.
Washington
Do you
does not have
remember
state income tax. Oregon does.
Well, what about your health insurance? You remember
No,
you have
you're
to pay that?
Yeah, it's like 400. Like, okay, we can literally like I don't just make shit up. So this is a verifiable question. States by
Okay.
income tax rate.
And don't you have to pay your? How do you get your pension in the States?
Same way as you would in
Social
Canada.
Security. Social Security.
Here you go. And here's a map. Oh wait, actually I can just stream this. 1 second screen share. Screen.
Okay, so
Look
why,
at my stream.
why are
You
you
guys see
still
my
living in
stream?
Canada then? Hold on, why are you
Washington
still living
State
in
does not
Canada?
have personal income tax.
Right there. There you guys go. Okay. That is another point for black men. We have just nominated another white woman across the planet. Problem solved. Next.
Hold on. So why are you living in Canada still?
School.
Cool.
Like, you're not even American, bro?
Just
You
let me
Canadian?
give you. Never mind.
You see?
Oh,
like,
sorry. It's not
me
really
explain.
school. No, your
This is
parents
why-
are paying
this is why
for
the
your-
black
your
man
parents-
is gonna
your-
rule
Your
America.
parents are still paying for you at the moment, right?
What do you mean? Paying for what?
I mean, you're still a child at school, and your parents are paying for your school.
Not a
et
child.
cetera.
No. I'm paying for my school. Yes.
You're paying for your school.
Yeah, I work full time
So why are you still in Canada?
because that's where my school is.
But you
So I
That's
got.
where you
Oregon doesn't have
want
a
to be in
sales
America.
tax.
Couldn't
That's
you-
why I
could-
fucked up.
what-
Yep.
wouldn't
Oregon
an
does not
American
have-
school be better?
Yeah, that's where I fucked up.
No, because you get charged like 20 times the tuition.
Oh, so Canada
fucking
is
luck.
better in this instance.
No, do you get free?
yeah.
Do you go to college for free, or do you have to pay?
You have to pay, but it's like quarters of what you have to pay for a decent American university. In most
Okay, so-
instances,
How much do you pay one semester for one semester?
like 4,500.
About the same.
The same.
Yeah, for a public university.
Okay.
If you went to
Well-
a private university, it might be about 30,000.
Yeah, it depends on where you go. I went
Exactly.
for a full time one semester for like 2,500.
And two,
But
I'm not
that-
a resident. I'm not a resident of any state, so that
Yeah.
wouldn't apply.
Yeah,
to
you'd
me.
have to pay out of state tuition.
Yeah. So,
Like 12,000.
but yeah, if I were to go to a place like that, I'd just wait until I graduate or until I have something else going on. But if not, then yeah, that's obviously why I prefer moving to the United States. Like, you have lower income taxes, you can just pay like maybe $400 a month
No.
for healthcare.
I
You just move on.
compared. No, believe it or not, I compared Canada's income tax to, and I did an analysis based on how much you make and all that stuff. They pay about the same amount in taxes, a little bit less in some cases, especially when you get to a higher bracket.
Okay, so let's do this. The top marginal tax rate for the federal government is 33%, and then like for the case of for the state governments, it can go to upwards of like 18%, up to 18%, I believe. I think that's the highest marginal rate that exists in Canada. So I think that people at the top, highly likely to get taxed more in Canada, just as an average. Now, it's possible that I'm wrong, but I would think that there are literally states without income taxes. Like, it's just not a comparison. Like, if you just live in one of those states, okay, then the top marginal tax rate that you could ever experience is at 33%. No, sorry, not 33%. I think it's 39% in the case of the United States. I don't remember the exact number, but
But like taxes, well, no, but taxes are more of an optionary thing. You don't really need to pay them. There's always ways to avoid them.
Okay, and here comes a dumb white boy. Thank you very much.
I mean, you're black as fuck. So like, okay.
Mm-hmm. Is there anything else, white boy?
I mean, you're literally a nigger, but okay.
Come on. Yo.
No.
We're not gonna do
I
that.
Get baited.
I got him.
baited.
I was watching. I got
Yeah,
him. It would have
baited.
been better for
Listen.
both parties if we didn't bring the Africans into America. Would have been better for both parties.
Well, who said that? Who said that?
Slavery.
Please tell me. Yo.
Okay, so
was
Canada's
Dan's,
federal tax rate for 2021 is 30.
33.
That was Dan's
Top marginal rate.
That's the top.
I didn't
All right,
say
thank you.
Top
I got
marginal
you.
rate, Canada.
I didn't look up the marginal. I just,
Muted him.
he used the N-word, so.
No, Danzo just said
Yeah.
something about.
See that's what I'm saying. He was pushing the boundary with cunt, and then he said the N-word.
No, that's Donzo, not
Nah,
Echo.
that was Johnston Smith, I thought.
That was the dude who left
Oh.
the little Donzo.
Yeah, that was
I
Johnston
didn't say the
Smith.
N-word. I'm
Oh,
a
I thought-
gentleman.
Yeah,
I
it
thought
wasn't
Echo said
Danzo.
that.
No,
thought
it
Echo
wasn't
said that.
Danzo. No, it was Johnston Smith. He left the room already.
Oh, okay.
So the top marginal rates, including both provincial and state, both provincial and also federal taxes, you can get taxed at most 53%. In the case of Ontario, where a large portion of Canadians live,
So I'll
next
do
would
New
be
York.
54% for Nova Scotia. So the lowest is 44.50.
I'm just gonna do the highest, so we have.
Now, the average income tax rate at $100,000 would be 29% in the case of Nova Scotia. It would
Yeah,
be
what I suggest, we just pick the maximum for both. I'm looking up New York and federal.
and two. Also, you have to consider that like $100,000 in America is worth like basically 20% more. So even if taxes are lower, you still on net can buy less things.
So I just listed the brackets. So together, the top bracket is 49%.
Is 49%, which would be in the case of New York. Which
Yeah,
again,
I picked the
you can
top
just
one.
you could just choose not to live in New York, just move to Washington, and you avoid that entirely.
Yeah.
So that doesn't exist in the case of Canada. And even if, say, both places had the exact, places had the exact same tax rate, you'd still have the fact that the Canadian dollar is worth like 20% less, so you can buy less things.
So, but aren't things slightly cheaper over there?
No.
And
Things
how
are
much
more
is your
expensive.
how much is your sales tax? I forget.
The HST of Ontario is about 13%.
Yeah.
So you have higher.
But here's the thing: if you
Mhm.
add on healthcare for just one person,
It's like $400, man. It's not that bad. Like it's not.
a month.
Yeah.
For some people, it's
Okay.
bad.
Great. Okay. But like, here's the thing. We pay. How much do you pay for internet, as an example?
$100.
$100. Okay. What speeds do you get? You know, actually, I can. just
1,200.
Fuck this. I'm just gonna make this. I'm just gonna stream this shit.
I'm supposed to get 1,200 megabytes
I'm
per
gonna
second.
make a little note
But I
yeah,
don't.
you're
for
American
the
internet.
for the cost of living in.
No. You're supposed to
'Cause-
get up to 1,200. There you go.
So here we
Energy,
go.
right?
But
So-
it never gets there. It's never gotten
Yeah,
even
it's
close
always
to it.
up to. I
Yeah.
get the same thing too.
'Cause-
Yeah, but
Okay.
I only get the max I've seen is 900. If I'm paying for 900, if I'm only the max I get is 900, it should be.
No, but here's the
Nine
thing: in
one
But
Canada,
you gotta remember,
Okay.
you're not
It's
paying for
fucked.
12. You're paying up to 1,200. Up to-
No. There is the
Doesn't
next
even
level
matter.
down is 900 to 600, and so if
No,
I
but,
never
like,
get
look what we
beyond
get.
900, I should have paid the rate for
So
900.
say you wanted one. Okay, let's just keep it straight.
And
then.
it's only if
So-
you're in a good thing. It's most of the time it's 600, so I'm only getting half.
So,
That's
so,
true.
so hold
Actually,
up, hold
no,
up.
the
yo,
talk is
just-
right.
So real quickly, so say you were to get, all right, internet at the speeds that she has, that's 124, not including tax. Okay, off rip. Okay, and keep in mind here, in order to get this type of internet, you have to live in a kind of decent neighborhood, so you're gonna have to pay more in rent. Okay, they're not putting this shit in the hood, typically.
or up north,
Yeah, in the middle of nowhere, nowhere like that.
which
Um,
is yeah.
I live
I'm
in
So,
in
North
northern
so,
Ontario.
so
Than
then
that.
here is another thing. If you say you want phone, your plan gonna cost at a minimum basically $80 for any package that's worth shit. Just to verify it.
It's 110 here. I have Verizon.
Okay.
so-
Your
Yeah,
phone,
so-
your phone over here costs 10 euros.
Now that's not including the cost of your phone. That's just the plan.
Yeah.
Mine's
my
phone and
phone plan.
plan.
My phone plan, data and phone costs 10 euros per month.
Okay. So point made.
We're not
80
we're not comparing that. We're comparing Canada
Slash
to the United States.
month.
Go on.
Oh,
There we
sorry,
go.
Canada, United States. Okay, right.
Yeah. So that's not including your phone. Then we also have, all right, rent. Rent as
Yeah,
an
yeah, it's really
average-
expensive over there, from what I understand.
Who by Mr.
In the
Boring?
city,
Rent
it's fucked.
Who
average
by Mr.
Toronto.
fucking Boring? Who
Oh,
is Mr.
Toronto's
fucking
fucked.
Boring?
Yo, who the fuck
Toronto's
is this,
fucked.
man?
everybody.
Gonna turn this fucking dumb British man down.
Hello, everybody.
Come on, Echo, man. Echo, come on, bro. You're drunk. A little bit intoxicated. Come on, don't ruin the chat.
You know what? Brit
Yeah,
means?
Toronto's fucked.
Say that's average rent for Toronto.
I agree with that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wait, who the fuck is that?
Dude,
I'm
You know,
that's
that-
not even a little bit
That's
drunk.
average
not
for
listening to
Toronto.
Echo.
That's not even just like downtown.
Oh, what
Go
That's
fuck
average
yourself,
for
Echo.
everywhere.
Now there we go. Then what else?
I can tell you program because you just opened a notepad, so to take notes.
No, I don't. I just use that
You
because I
don't?
don't have Word. No,
Um,
I just don't have Word and I'm too lazy to install it. What else? So then you have rent. Now groceries. It's probably on average about 250. You're not buying anything luxurious. This isn't anything crazy.
It's getting by.
okay, so
And then if you own it like an average car, your payments are gonna be about $500. You know, for a Mazda 3. Actually, we could do it right now.
I drive a Toyota Corolla. Toyota Corolla.
How much is that worth?
Like, when I bought it, it was 20,000.
20,000.
Stay consistent though, dude. Because I wouldn't like the upfront cost of a car. I wouldn't say is equal to monthly payments.
Okay, whatever.
Like, I wouldn't say-
I'll just find a car that costs 20. So there we go. Baseline Mazda 3 equals about 20k. That's all we gotta do. Then
Yeah, because
build
I
your-
wouldn't be caught dead in an SUV.
select vehicle. There we go. Look at your payments. Customize your payments. There you go.
Okay. Yeah.
It's 300. It's the same amount I pay now.
Okay. Car. Then your insurance, if you're my age, it's like $500. So 300 to 400. There we go.
Do you think SUVs pollute too much? That's why you don't own
And
them?
then
No, I don't like the way they drive. They drive shitty.
and then what else? What else?
And only basic ass white bitches. And
You
I
have
don't-
internet,
I am
iPhone,
basic.
TV.
I'm basic enough. I don't need to add to it.
And then so I think this covers. I feel like am I missing? Yeah, well,
is rent being?
it's like honestly, hydro's not that expensive. It's like $50 probably a
Same.
month.
These calculations. Well, the rent's a little bit higher, but other than that, about the same for me.
And then what else? Yeah, I can't think
Now,
of anything else.
is there a thriving job market in order to be able
Now,
to pay that?
also keep in mind here, you make less money in Canada as an average. So for BDRs, in Canada you make about a business
Is that what
development
I do?
representative.
Okay.
So as an example,
Yo, come on, man. Slow it down with the passes.
huh?
No, he knows I'm a business analyst. I do that for a living, so he's right.
Oh, well, business analysts still make more. So in America, so if say you make, you're a business analyst and you make 40K
What?
in
What the
Canada.
fuck? Okay.
You most definitely can. We can just go in.
No,
and
that's really cheap. That is not how much I'm paid. That is.
There you go.
I know I'm going to be paid
Like
less, but that
entry
much
level.
less? That much less? That's.
Let's see if they just list wage.
Yeah, you can look at numbers, so you can organize by right.
60,000 plus. Yeah, it's annoying because some of these people just don't list fucking wages. And
They
it's
won't
like,
list wages because they don't want to. And that's why you have to sit there and ask the person in advance how much they're paying.
Toronto. Okay, there we go. We could just a problem solved. Just say it's 69,000.
Let's say 75, just to be safe, just to be no.
75,000.
Mhm.
Okay. Versus in the case of the United States, let's just look at.
I make 95 in the United States.
New York. The equivalent to that would be New York
Oh yeah, well yeah.
analyst salary. There you go, and this is in USD. 81,000.
Is this just particular to me because?
Yeah, this is all to you, like because you're a business analyst.
Yeah, so that's gonna be like 125,000. That's not right because I've been a business analyst for like 9 years. I'm a senior business analyst and a project manager.
We're just using the comparison for both cities. Now, 75K in CAD USD, it's worth about this much.
Yeah.
So there you go. This is what you end up with. Now this is 81K American. So in reality, this is what you make here. This is what you make there. So taxes are higher. And let's just really look at it. At the end of the day, here's what you'd be adding on the case of America. There you go. Like, what the fuck? Like, I would trade that any day of the week. Any day. Any day I would take this.
But
any fucking day. And keep in mind, all of these prices was in Canadian.
Yeah.
So you're still making this fucking shitty wage. Still getting taxed on this shitty wage. Okay. Still paying these utilities.
But I'd be a lower tax rate though.
That's the only thing you lose. You just get $400 extra a month in exchange for healthcare, but everything else is more fucking expensive or the same.
No, it's.
And you get paid less. And then we haven't even.
Actually, but health insurance is more like $200 a month because most employers pay part of it, so it's more like $250.
So in reality, great, cool. So like even worse. So healthcare, like $200 or $250.
$3,000. There's a difference. Real cost.
So at the end of the day, any person with any applicable skill sets, you're better off in the United States. Just stay there.
Okay.
You make more money. I mean, Canada's like.
Well, I wasn't planning on moving to Canada. I can't. So.
Like, if you're an aggressively mediocre person, stay in Canada. Like, Canada's way better for you because the government's gonna give you more free shit. So it doesn't even matter.
Oh, so Canada is like the unions of the. Got it.
Like, the government will give you more free shit. You're less likely to starve in Canada. Probably people are more likely to help you out. Probably better off getting a job here. But like if you have like 2 brain cells, I'm pretty sure you're better off in the United States.
We've literally bored like several groups of people out of this room with this cost-benefit analysis.
Arrancones con la adrenalina. What are you guys talking about?
We were looking at the cost of living in the United States compared to Canada.
Canada's
and he made his case.
He made his expensive, no?
He definitely made his case, and you know what? You're right.
Who won? America or Canada? I'll tell you right now.
America.
Yeah, man, Canada's trash. You don't live there.
Well, someone else did the same thing in another room. Oh, like it was like a long time ago, and I just remember.
Now, if you're looking at like statistics, like yeah, it's a safer country. Yeah, people are more educated. Yeah, like. Any number of things with regards to quality of life, Canada is clearly a better country for the most part. Like cities are clearly better planned in the case of Canada than versus the United States. Infrastructure, it's like miles ahead.
No, it's not.
It absolutely is.
I've been there many times, dude. It's
okay. It's
literally it looks exactly the same as America.
Really?
Except,
okay.
Except when you get to the gas station. And you got to pay 4 times the price of gas.
Okay, so let's just clarify. What cities in America have you been to?
The grocery store. Boom.
Could I just clarify what cities in Canada have you been to? Let's start.
Toronto.
Okay, great. So let's do Toronto.
Halifax,
great. Now, great, cool. What cities? Let's do Toronto then. So what cities in the United States have?
I'm not doing another.
We're not doing. I'm not doing cost of living.
Okay.
I'm just saying straight up, Toronto's a better city than like 90% of these places. So can you just tell me what U.S. city? Yeah, what U.S. cities have you been to then, Junior?
Well, almost all of them. What do you
okay, what would be your favorite one? What is the one that you think is best planned?
Dude, where are you getting with this?
He wants to know what's the if you could settle in any city in the United States, where would you go?
This is turning from a conversation.
Oh, so I love how when suddenly people grill you on your position a bit, it's I need to fall back.
This is turning into you're not asking me
I'm asking a very clear question. What city do you
It's
think
just
is
a
better?
preference. It's just a
You were
personal
saying that it's
preference.
I mean, it's these are objective facts that Canadian infrastructure in most cities is better than American ones.
Okay,
It's just
you
an
know what's
objective
another
fact.
fact is that you guys pay
Yeah.
way more taxes.
I already said this. Yes, that is part of it.
Way
Yes.
more in gas, way more in
Well,
food.
guess
But that
what?
wasn't
Since
the
you
point,
jumped
was it?
in, but since you jumped in the middle of the conversation, you didn't hear us do the whole bullshit before.
I already explained this to you that it is more expensive. However, I also said that clearly, like, I would pick, say all things equal, you have Toronto in America, Toronto in Canada. I would pick Toronto in fucking America any day of the week, okay, versus any U.S. city.
But that's just because you're comfortable there.
No, it's just a better city. Like, it literally is just better planned. It is so obvious that Canadian
What do you
infrastructure.
mean by better plan? Are you like?
I just
some
told
sort
you
of
Canadian
civic
infrastructure
major?
is better. Okay, we could
Okay,
be
that's
specific.
great. Like you like
As an
looking at
example,
bridges. That's great.
well, it's
You
not
know what?
looking
You proved your
it's not-
point.
it's-
I'm
it's
gonna
not
get
looking-
going. This is too
It's
much.
not. It's not looking at bridges. It's like having the
It's very
infrastructure to
nerdy.
be able to get it.
Like America's way cooler, and it's just better overall.
Okay, that's some big brain white boy logic. We can move on.
Come on, dude. We're way cooler. Come on, there's nothing cool in Canada.
Yeah, like it's so
Like, if you
cool
wanna
to
go
have
out to
higher
nature, it's
rates of
great.
crime.
Yeah, dude, I love murder.
Okay, like
Yeah,
what's
bro.
okay?
I
tell me
love
what's-
being more likely to get murdered. I love
Tell
it.
me what's cool in Canada. Tell me. The
I mean,
heroin
I just
addicts
told
from
you.
Toronto, like that's
Well, you
amazing.
think America doesn't have heroin addicts or more? You think America doesn't have more?
Yeah, but you're acting like y'all are holier than thou. It's like
Yeah,
you have-
literally,
you
we
guys
are
have a
holier than
huge-
you. Quite literally,
you guys have a
we
huge-
commit less
You guys
sins
have a
than you.
huge problem.
Yeah, we started like a self-sufficient food program, which is the Onore Goro, which is essentially which means like food store or food house. And what this is that it's incentivizing First Nations farmers to start growing their own crops, their own vegetables, right? And the band council will store these products, and then we will sell them in our own grocery stores, right? And then, you know, give out the stuff to the people that can't afford it, right? It's basically just three major things that we're trying to achieve on reservations right now is water, security, and shelter.
Yeah, but again, my original question was whether or not it was sustainable to have those tax exemptions and when you think there would be an eventuality of having to pay that. But I think your answer was, you know, if those reservations become self-sustainable in a certain to a certain degree because of generating income from other avenues, then we should never have to pay anything additional. Like it will be sustainable for the Canadian government because money will be coming in from a different avenue that they won't have to increase their, you know, whatever it is that they provide to those communities. Is that what I'm getting?
Yes.
Got it. Okay.
Because, like, essentially, if
Through the same
It's some fucking stupid immigrant. It's unfortunate. He like literally. He, at the end of the day, if he immigrated to Canada, he would have said the same shit about Canada. It's just the country that picked him. He doesn't give a fuck about like actually like.
You got COVID again.
Yeah. Defending, like, you know, the historicity of more specifically the Holy Gospels, but also I get into, you know, the principles of some other documents as well, right? And
But I would point to
because I think they're considered. I think a lot of middle schools are funded by the government. But let me look that up.
To use in the solar Scriptura debate, because this whole perception is the standard is the church. It's 1 Timothy 3:15. That's what Arrhenius, I mean, so I'm getting mixed up. Arrhenius uses against the Gnostic.
Riches in a position to making a difference. Politicians and hypocrites, they don't want to listen. If I'm in
When we're going hiking together, I'm sure to put a little dagger in my wrist just to be sure.
Always, yeah, no worries. I don't care about that's fine. That's fine. I understand like precautions. Please always take safety precautions. Always.
We did it before with another internet person. We met in the German city of Erfurt. And yeah, we were good friends, but I was still slightly dubious because on numerous occasions he said, well, he's bisexual, that he considers me attractive, and that I'm the Tom Hanks type. And the problem is, he is 1 meter 90 tall, and he plays American football. He is really, really broad. If he tried anything, I wouldn't stand a chance.
Okay, no worries. I'm short. I'm pretty fucking light. So that's. And I don't carry weapons. No, so you're fine. But I can probably, I will like. We can drink, and I will win at this. Otherwise, I'm gonna be lost. But
that's a nice situation. Then yeah.
Ah, good.
Yeah, where is it? Oh yeah, definitely. That's really practical. That's and this here is a little tiny dagger, very practical.
Oh, that's really little. I don't think that would actually like get through my skin. I have thick skin.
No, it's just as broad as my entire hand, and it's double-edged. It goes through anything. It's really sharp. It's fantastic.
That's great. I have like a pocket knife. This one. I found it. Like actually, I didn't find it. My mother found it 10 years ago, and she gifted it to me. Here, my son is a knife. It's a like.
Oh, is it a Swiss knife?
Yeah, it's a extremely small like Swiss pocket knife. Like a normal pocket knife, I guess. And you can like there's like a blade, like a normal like Swiss pocket knife.
Thing, yeah.
Yeah, that's all I have, I think. Yeah, that's all I have. Yeah, I'm sorry.
Oh, yeah, well, you never fear getting raped by internet people.
No, I don't really care.
Yeah, well, if society tells us anything, then sexual violence against men is funny, but I disagree. I mean, if a woman is raped, it would be, yeah, exactly, it's the most terrible tragedy, but as soon as I mention sexual violence against men, there is some person always laughing. And there is a common theme of jokes. Oh, haha, did you drop the soap? I mean, when a man is sexually abused, oh, hilarious.
Yes. But let's not talk about that. It's, let's not be like alt-right or something.
What's funny?
Nothing is funny. No.
Why is that funny?
We're not talking about that. We just said that.
Oh, what do you have there?
Oh, this is actually really nice. It's it looks nice, right? Can you yeah, it's an apple in a glass, right? Apple here, glass, and that's made by a little farm right next to where I live, and
That's nice.
Yeah, and I just like discovered this because I was going this morning when I came back from another place and I was picking up the bouquet like of flowers, a bouquet of flowers for my mother because today was her birthday. I saw that they also had like
The show has ended.
Eric.
Yes.
Mwah.
You don't even care that you ate shit off of it. You just asked me what anti-acid is. Like a tummy medicine, alright? No one doesn't even care you ate shit. He just wants to know what an anti-acid is.
I agree with that. I think, yeah, I agree that people should become Christian. Yeah.
Become shameless and then a Christian.
Shameless Christian.
You have to have a success story.
They're shameless.
It's got a nice ring to it.
That's word.
Well, that was interesting. I gotta admit, Black.
Oh my
I enjoyed that show.
Yep.
I enjoyed that show.
Yep. And it's free of charge. No tips, nothing.
Free of charge, indeed.
Mm-hmm.
I just wish that Spoon was there to enjoy it.
I'll do it again.
Next time we should get Spoon in here. For real, for real. Just
I like how
forcefully
Mink
drag
looks
that.
apart. Mink says,
No, I mean,
Blair
but the
can
thing
eat
is,
shit
right,
on
it's-
camp, but I can't post lolly.
So Spoon is a fairly like that guy is a fairly good interlocutor though.
It's a good one.
Oh my god, Derek. He's a good interlocutor. I mean, actually.
You don't know what that means? It means someone who just participates in conversation. Mhm. There you go.
Man.
Oh my god. Yo, Mushin. Oh.
Fucking even P Mars is here. Fucking hell. I didn't know P Mars was watching the show.
Baby. Mwah.
I'm P Mars.
Nigga, I know who you are. Fuck out of it.
Shut the
Dweeby
fuck
look very
up, you
pretty
Mars.
Oh, Dweeby. Like, look at Dweeby, man. Fucking hell.
Thank you.
She did her
She's
eyes
gorgeous.
today. You did your mascara today?
Yes.
Dweebs, yeah, you've got like a full set of lips. Man. That's good.
Yeah. You guys horny after watching Blair?
Yeah, man.
Dweeby.
I just wish I could smear some of that stain on your doo-doo stain on your lips.
Yeah, like right above.
That's my
You
boy.
wanna know what's worse? It's the fact that
Oh, we got Kevin. We got Kevin on cam. We got Kevin's brother on cam.
Other paw. Other paw. Good boy.
Love
What is it?
fucking
What is it?
goddamn.
Good boy.
Good paw, boy.
I've fucking no.
Yeah.
Okay.
My boy. Look at
I
him.
mean, I can do that. I
He's a
can do
good
that
boy.
all day. I can do that all day, every day. But
He would. This dog would never maul anybody. He's a sweetheart.
Yeah,
Look at him.
yeah, I know how that
That's my
works.
boy.
I can't do it, man. I cannot do it. I'm gonna have to move.
Okay, well, let me fucking tell you right now.
That boy hungry? You hungry?
That's Frank.
Do I have
Get
it?
up,
I mean,
come on.
I fucking goddamn.
I can't see it. Righty tighty, lefty loosey, right?
I
But
legitimately
if you're
fucking goddamn
tightening
put
something
the-
from upside down, like from under, it's the opposite.
Yeah, I
learned that in
not,
oil
I'm
field
just
when
trying to,
I used to reach up top,
I-
and
I-
then
I
go down
made-
below and tighten things.
I'm
I-
retarded.
I made sure that dog was
You are retarded, but are we?
in my
That is for sure. You see, I'm about to eat an Eggo with no syrup, bro. How retarded
You're
is
crazy.
that?
You're crazy.
I don't have syrup, but I'm hungry.
Then go get some syrup. I don't
Yeah,
eat
yeah,
waffles.
no,
doing a clutch job. My car's in low tide.
Unfortunately, I had to give my fucking goddamn.
Bitch.
Unfortunately, I had to fucking give the dog to somebody who was
Fuck outta here.
fucking
Hey, come here,
crazy.
dog. You hungry?
Fucking idiot.
Come on, get some food first. You little pipsqueak.
What are you doing there? You fucking idiot.
Talking about?
Cockeyed son of a bitch.
What are you doing there, you fucking idiot? Yeah,
I'm
no,
feeding my dog, bro.
nobody likes it. Yeah, piece of shit. Come on now, you're an idiot.
Dude, you know what?
You're a fucking idiot.
You know what I'm about to do?
Yeah,
I'm about to sneak into a fucking hotel just to eat their morning breakfast in the morning. I'm not even joking. I'm about to start coming up on free
Thank
food.
you.
That's
Thank
what
you.
idiots do.
Hell yeah.
It's not what idiots do. That's what people that wake up early, that have shit to do, and that also are
that's
cheap.
what people who like fucking with other people.
I'll go hit that
fucking
shit
on
up
them
early,
shit.
and then go out on the town.
Exactly. This guy gets it as fuck. Am I the idiot?
Cause they got the good breakfasts, man. They got the link sausage.
I'm
Go
just
to
telling you.
a
I'm
hotel and like sneak in and
They're all
like
gonna
poke out
laugh
their
at
breakfast.
you.
I'm just telling you.
poke out their breakfast.
No.
Trust me. I don't
I
eat
just like show up
breakfast.
and I'm like, yo,
I've never
what's
eaten
good?
breakfast.
You know?
No.
I haven't eaten food in
Let's go.
like fucking 2 days.
I don't really need this.
So what is your fucking issue?
They're all gonna laugh at
I think that's fucking goddamn fucking I think that I'm pretty sure they at least I did something right.
Look for the oven.
you. Don't do that. You look silly.
I have no idea.
Nick Crompton, can you give me mod?
I'm
I don't have any privileges here. And by the way, admin doesn't mean shit.
At least I was fucking.
It doesn't mean
at
shit in
least
two
there
ways.
was
One,
something.
Pop just calls it security and admin, but really we don't have privileges. We can kick and ban. But even if we do that, he just reverses it, so it means nothing. That's why I might be making my own server here and pissing me off about that shit.
Oh yeah.
But I don't want to do it though. I don't want to do it. I just bring it up. I'm constantly bringing it up just to let him know because he needs to be a better person. Like he doesn't realize that like he loves all of us and he loves this server, and that's why I'm not going to do it because I know how much he loves it. I don't want to take people away from this server. I want his server to be active, but he needs to realize that the server is nothing without the people within it. And it's like he like Backenbard and other people have done the stupidest shit, and he's like, no, we need to keep him in the server because they keep text channel active or some really retarded reason where he just wants the server to be active. He doesn't care about like what his friends think. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like that's the bullshit.
Oh,
bro.
Apparently,
I know I brought up
apparently
scissors.
everything's
Where are
fucking retarded.
Ask him for admin. He'll probably give you
Don't
admin.
do
It doesn't
that.
mean shit. I'm telling you, it literally means nothing. You have to ask. He micromanages the whole thing, and that's the issue. He's that boss, bro. Like before you do
Up,
anything, he'll be like,
down,
"Oh,
you
you come to me
left,
first," and then he'll always say no.
down.
He's not just pretty bad, he's fucking mad. I've been telling him that I was fucking with him because of a woman. And I said, you should definitely, real quick. Hold on. Did he leave? Did he leave?
The Christian God
Is he in the VC? Okay, he's not
He's as
here.
crazy as hippie crack.
I told him that I was fucking with him because of a woman, right? And he blamed fucking, what's her name?
Why don't you follow Jesus, you little bitch?
What's her name? Fuck. I'm drawing a blank.
Follow Jesus.
The Pakistani chick.
Fucking pussy.
What's her name?
Cleo.
That's the one. He blamed Cleo. He blamed Cleo of all people. And I was like, what? Just if you see him, continue with that lie. Just say, if somebody's fucking with, like, next time you like have a conversation with him privately, just say, listen, man, Cleo sent me to you. It's all her fault. And just.
Did you stop believing in
back.
God? 'Cause
Guess
he
what,
made you
Brittany?
so
I'm back again.
Oh, no. Yeah, he's like, I'm so convinced he's too stupid. Even though he heard the plan.
Vando.
he won't leave it to
Vando. Oh, Vando.
Can I talk to you? Motion.
Sure. Talk to me. Talk to me.
Oh my.
No. I don't want him to snitch on the plan, so I'm gonna follow that shit. I'm gonna follow that. I don't want to see.
Yeah, that little fucking.
Yo, Vando. Mwah.
Yo, vato.
Hey, Pato. Hey, Pato.
Be a Christian or some shit.
I left Mushin on red. because he's Indian.
If we're all wrong, or he's wrong.
Eric, bro.
Weird thing in between. So that's completely normal. That's completely fine. You've got a girlfriend. Nice. Good. Here, cheers.
Not officially.
Nice. Oh yeah. Girlfriends are good, yeah. Good for you,
The
dude.
Christian God is the true God.
Well, true.
Yeah,
Are you
put
an
20
atheist?
different Christians in a room and watch the chaos unfold.
Yeah, are you an atheist?
You.
You?
Yes.
Well, why?
Because there are so many specific gods to choose from, and the more you know about religious history, the more you realize that we created gods in our own image, and the same negative emotions that gods display in all the mythological stories, they actually come from us. And I simply do not accept that people that didn't know where the sun went at night have any more wisdom about the universe than we do. I admit that there are plenty of things that we do not know, and I want to be humble. I do not want to say that we humans are special, that the entire universe is about us. We are tiny and meaningless.
What?
What?
You sound like a confused agnostic, not like
yeah,
an atheist.
you know God exists, but you just reject it.
Nah, he's right, because if you just don't believe in God and you just believe in all the science lies, then it's like you're just a monkey and the earth is really tiny.
The science lies?
Yeah.
What is science lies?
Oh, come on, man.
Like evolution and...
Science is my god, though. I worship
I don't know.
science.
Science is all this crazy shit.
Oh, okay.
Well, I've had conversations like that before.
Yeah, I'm trying to find another server, sorry.
And whenever I'm asking these people explain evolution after the first 2 sentences, I realize that they don't understand what it means.
Of course they don't.
Yeah, I don't.
Yeah, we think of a monkey. I'm not related to a monkey, that's stupid.
I refuse to learn what it means.
Sophie, your vetting process is a bit flawed, don't you think?
Look, it's a public server. What do you want me to do?
No, you have a vetting process. I told you it's a bit flawed. Don't you think so? Just checking if someone is in between the ages of 18 and 21 apparently isn't enough. That's what I'm telling
Look,
you.
it's a public server. What do you want me to do?
Vetting.
Hey Sophie, what's going on in your living room? Why are these
My
people
God,
taking
it's a
craps
public
on your
server.
You should vet this fucking Tupac music. That's what you should vet.
Just like muted.
Look,
Everyone does it.
Look, you and Judea can go like into a different VC here. There's the same server, but you could go into a different channel.
They hate me.
Oh, you can talk about how science is fake.
Science is
fake.
Oh, no, Sophie, yeah. So
to give it away, whether or not that gives me some sort of utility.
You're mistaking a limit. You're mistaking limits from...
Is obviously something that does hurt. Me having access to a thing doesn't hurt me. Just having access to a thing doesn't hurt.
It's untrue.
Like the opioid
observation.
epidemic, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, having access to
apostolic churches. The whole thing that makes them correct in dogma is that they have not yet been overturned by a later council, and it is very likely.
We did, and you're welcome.
You made them
what?
More powerful than ever, and more.
Let me finish. So anyways,
I'm saying that Saint Paul the Apostle, right, in Galatians 1:8, he says that even if an angel of light were to come down and preach a gospel contrary to that which we the holy apostles have preached to you, let him be accursed, right? So just because, and I do not mean this irreverently, just because the Holy Fifth, Sixth, and Seventh Ecumenical Councils anathematized Origen hundreds of years later, does not mean that he was anathematized prior, because he was preaching a false gospel prior to the Holy Ecumenical Council.
How do you know he was preaching a false gospel? Oh, based on documents which are like forgeries sent.
Bro,
I know, dude.
What a mysterious guy.
So you're
No,
seriously
I'll
not
be
gonna
right back. I
answer
need to
DM?
go to my wife's.
You're seriously not gonna answer DM?
Oh, sorry?
No, Beethoven. He knows what he's doing. Every time I keep asking him about something, he keeps muting and going to check on his rice and hot dogs.
So probably he's listening to us right now. He just
He
doesn't
is.
want to.
He's probably stirring his fried rice and hot dogs, thinking, ha 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 ha, I got her. He's doing it on purpose.
So, like, Nino, is that your name, Nino?
It is.
It is, okay. Can I ask you for a friendship on Discord?
See?
Okay, thanks. So like if you have any doubts about Portuguese, like I can help, you know?
Awesome. Thank you.
Yeah. It's really nice to see people learning Portuguese. My language is like Portuguese. It's a language that people outside of Brazil, they don't speak so much. So they don't speak so much. Yeah, it's nice to see another foreigner learning Portuguese.
Where in Brazil are you from?
I'm from the north.
Oh, wow. I have a friend who's from the north, and they got made fun of. They said that the other Brazilians, they like turn their nose up to people from the north. Why is that?
Oh, like you know, the north part of Brazil is the poorest part of the country, and some people, not all of them, because I have friends from all the parts of Brazil, they, as we are poor, they think we're inferior to them. Like, can I swear here? I don't think so, right? It's so bad.
Yeah.
Like that. It's gonna be like that. And then also another thing too is we know that in the scriptures it says the last trumpet sounds off. And this trumpet, I mean, you know what I'm saying, from the way the scriptures are saying, this is gonna be a huge event. Like this trumpet should be heard all around the world. Like,
oh, it will be.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be too late at that point. True,
everybody's gonna know. Trust me, it ain't gonna be no secret.
Right.
Yeah, it's gonna be like a big special event. Like people, it's gonna be a day of mourning, basically, for the people who didn't believe.
That didn't believe, because when they see him at that point, they know they done messed up.
Oh Lord. But it's like every day, like Mushin joins the conversation. Like, you know, he has moments where he has like a, you know, nice fucking chat with people. But you know,
I have
but if
never
it's like
seen
me
like,
or
legitimate.
you,
But I have never seen him have like a decent conversation, like legitimately. If I saw that he had the potential of it, I would give him like maybe a bit of a chance. But I've never seen him do that.
oh no, he's definitely had his good moments. So.
Who are you to judge? You judge the Christ, your Savior. Son of a
Oh my God, P Mars, what's up, bro?
I'm chilling in the hood.
P-Mons, let me ask you a question, man.
No.
You lost a shit ton of weight. You used to be like a fat motherfucker.
Yeah.
How'd you do? How'd you do?
I prayed to Jesus and I asked him to help me lose weight, and then he did.
No, for real. Like, I know for last time I spoke to you, you said something along the lines of you reduced your intake. But like, if it's I'm guessing eating was like an addiction to you. How did you overcome it? I'm kind of curious now. Like, let's have a serious conversation. For once in your fucking pathetic life, let's have a serious conversation.
When you
P-Mars, you either
pathetic life.
You either need to change your name or become a hip hop artist. This middle ground shit ain't working.
Or a homosexual.
When you reach like an obstacle in life and it's hard to overcome, you go to Jesus, right? And use it as strength.
Okay, you just want to troll. Okay, shut up.
Yeah, you just want to troll. Shut the fuck
You bore
up.
me. You bore me. Okay, let's move on.
Shut the fuck up.
Okay.
Bro.
You hate the truth.
No, I mean, P-Mars does have a pretty boring style, right? And, you know, P-Mars, you've been doing stuff for years, man. For years. Right? But why do you make it so boring, man? So boring.
Like, I mean, your voice is so, like, monotone. It makes it hard to be, like, interesting. And again, it brings, to some degree, it brings this level of seriousness to what you're trying to say. But, like, you don't understand, I've been known you for a couple of years now, so, like, I know what you are. So, to me, it's like, okay, it is not the boring shtick. Because I've had serious conversation with you. Believe it or not. So, I know you're capable.
But, you know, like P-Mars will talk about ridiculous stuff, right? But, you know, in a very boring way, man.
I've had serious conversation with him. Like, surprisingly, I've had serious conversation with him. Only a few, but I mean, I've had serious conversation with him. So like I can tell when he's being serious and when he's fucking troll, and it's okay. If you want to troll, that's fine.
Yo, P-Mars, the scientific tyranny, whatever.
Yeah, the scientific dictatorship. Fucking science, so gay. Technology.
Yeah, that's gay too.
Hello, lame.
Is Star here?
Let's see. She's not here.
Water's fucking gay.
Aw, she's not.
Water is a chemical.
I mean, Vandal's legitimately convinced he made both of us cry, Dan. I think he's never gonna stop. Like, in real, like, he's gonna think, these people are mad.
I heard you. I heard you crying, though.
Exactly. Exactly. Like, everyone heard me cry, yeah. But that's what I mean. If he believes it so much, he's willing to repeat it. Like, this is the level of, like, Vlad, like, lies.
Man,
and
I was empathizing so fucking hard, I was crying too.
World stage.
Torture is super effective.
Yeah, sure it is.
I think studies show that it doesn't work.
Definitely works.
No, people always tell the truth when they're tortured. People always tell.
And then I attacked it. And then again, I'm not making any presumptions.
That's not what a
Simply
straw man
asking you a
is.
question. Yes, a straw man is if I said.
The thing is, if you go into a place where it's cloudy, a storm's coming, you don't want to use that motor until you have to. You know.
Well, the good thing about
Everyone gets a sandwich except for Jonathan.
All right, here's someone who's actually not welcome in here. Goodbye, P-Mars. Just gonna preemptively take care of that.
That was the funniest thing
Let
Jonathan's
me
ever done.
do this.
Mars.
All right, there you go, P-Mars. Goodbye. I don't like the guy's a troll and a blasphemer.
He's a bad person. Like, he's bad.
Well, he's locked out now, so I don't know why it doesn't just. Usually the lock usually automatically takes him out of the voice chat, but.
Oh, look who's back. It's Beethoven.
Hello, Beethoven.
How was your fried rice and hot dogs?
Yeah, he forgot about it, right? Didn't he?
How does that work?
What do you mean?
Fried rice and hot dogs?
Do you sprinkle it on?
That sounds disgusting, dude.
Dude, what are you talking about?
Oh, what are you talking about? No, dude, hot dogs are just gross. Why would you? Why fried rice?
You look dumb, dude.
Dude, I know English cuisine is terrible.
Maybe like
and
American,
stuff, but-
maybe like American hot dogs.
Dude,
I can even believe that. Myself. Like where I live, the hot dogs are awesome. You know.
Oh, they're awesome. I love eating pig intestines, dude. Oh, it's so yummy in my tummy, dude.
So hot dogs are good in Canada, eh?
Quiet chicken.
We know we're secretly in Canada.
He's literally from Australia, guys. Come on.
He won't get the picture. He knows how terrible.
I'll actually confirm that I'm not from Australia. Just
Thanks. We know you're from
see.
England, bro. There's no question in our minds. You're from England. You're an Anglican convert, dude. You won't admit to any of this, but it's just obvious.
you don't know any of this. You don't know.
Well,
Just
I do know it.
assumptions.
Depends on what you mean by no.
Cool.
Beethoven, is it true?
He could be in New Zealand.
No. What? It's a British accent.
I know, but I have a friend who.
Sure. Yeah, sure. So all I need to do.
Jonathan's a gay homosexual and he had sex with a million dudes.
I sneezed. My bad.
Oh shit, that's the wrong Jonathan.
Two for $5.99. I'm telling you.
Oh, really?
Under 20, and I promise you,
Alright.
it'll hit.
A 2 for $5.99.
2 for $5.99. Yes. bro.
Pizzas?
Yes, you can get two for $5.99. Anything. Here, go on the website. It's the first
They
thing.
close at 11 p.m.
Dude, you still have time. Do it right now.
I got time. I'm not a combo.
Yo,
Hold
listen,
on.
so, dude, I get the pizza and the pasta, but you can also get 2 medium pizzas and 2 toppings as well. You can customize it.
And for how much?
$5.99 each, bro.
200
Oh, okay, so that's like $12 for 2 pieces.
$12 for 2 things. I get a pizza pasta, but you can get 2 pizzas.
Yeah.
Yo, listen to this track, bro. This shit is so...
Radicalization.
Okay. So why do you think you couldn't change my mind in the direction that you're outlining if somebody changed my mind in this direction? Ah, okay. No answer.
I mean, I can speculate, but I mean, who knows? Right?
Go
maybe
ahead.
that's what you always want. Maybe it was just called to you more. But just think of the way that you were measuring success, right? Like success is money.
Yeah, you have more money.
Exactly, right?
Yeah, more
Like,
money, more
that
things.
is not widely, considered to be like greed is one of the 7 deadly sins.
Okay, not in the case of the United States.
I'm not
buddy.
sure if spiritual arguments are the best ones against those.
Like, look,
There's-
most people clearly would say.
No, wealth
Jeff
and
Bezos-